I dedicate my life to Julius Randle first. Easy recovery.
Well, good evening, NBA and Laker fans, and welcome into the Lakers 365 Network, your 24/7 365 comprehensive home of the NBA and your 16-time NBA champion, LA Lakers. Here, folks, on the Lakers 365 Network, now suiting up with the worldwide Laker gang for life across Facebook and Twitter. Cal McClure joining you folks here in studio from Studio 171 in San Diego. And, of course, folks, the conference call is wide open for you Laker fans to let your voices be heard about tonight's 108-90 loss to the Rockets, including a major loss, folks. We begin, though, before we get to the game recap, folks, we begin, of course, with the breaking news at the top of the show, of course. As we do know now, confirmed by Lakers head coach Byron Scott, Julius Randle has, in fact, suffered a fractured right tibia. He has been transported to the hospital at this point in time. Again, we will reiterate, folks, but again, Julius Randle has been transported to a local hospital, suffered a fractured right tibia. We'll have more on that, of course, whenever it becomes available, folks. Now, again, folks, the phone number to get involved with the program here is 401-283-5987. Punch in the PIN number 32001 and talk to my man, Chris Mancy in Anaheim, and we'll get you right on the show to the front lines of the broadcast for the night. We'll be here for the next 30 to 40 minutes here to recap the game. And again, folks, the Lakers tonight beat by the Rockets by the final score of the night of 109. 280 in pretty heartbreaking fashion. You saw a lot of bad play by the Lakers and, of course, more injury problems for the Lakers as well. We'll get to the final line score for the night before we get to our callers here real quick. Final line score for Houston, 31 in the first and second, and 23 in the third and fourth for the game total of 108. For the Lakers, 19 in the first, 26 in the second, 24 in the third, and 24 in the fourth for a game total of 90. In the ball game, technical fouls in the technical fouls charge in the game. 2 on Houston, James Harden in the third quarter, and of course Dwight Howard and Kobe Bryant were both assessed technical fouls for their scuffle that occurred in the fourth quarter. Team technical fouls, one to the Lakers for illegal defense in the second quarter, and only one flagrant charge to Dwight Howard for the elbow contact with Kobe during their scuffle. A flagrant one charge. Points in the paint, 40-34 Lakers. Second chance points, 20-4 Houston. Biggest lead of the night, the Rockets manhandled LA, and they led by as many as 27. The Lakers led by 1. 2 times the lead change, and no times this evening the teams were tied. To the box scores for the Rockets tonight, Trevor Ariza and Terrence Jones, 16 apiece. D12, Dwight Howard, 13 points. James Harden, MVP of the game, 32 points. And Patrick Beverley had 9 off the bench for Houston. Tariq Black, 2. Jason Terry had 8. Across the board, 2 for Houston. Troy Daniels had 2, as did Isaiah Cannon, 2 points. Did not play tonight for the Rockets. Joey Dorsey and Francisco Garcia, DNP coach decisions for the Lakers tonight. Wesley Johnson and Jordan Hill, 7 points each. Carlos Boozer, 17. Kobe Bryant, 19. Jeremy Lin, 7 points off the bench tonight. Ronnie Price, 7. Jordan Clarkson, 8. Ed Davis, 11, had a good game for himself. Xavier Henry, first game back since missing some time because of back and knee problems, 3. And Julius Randle and Robert Sacre, 2 points. Not playing tonight. Wayne Ellington did not dress tonight. Concussion-like symptoms. Ryan Kelly, D&D, sore right hamstring. We have Arturo, and I believe we also have Andre in here. I might be wrong here, folks. And also, folks, our main producer, Eric Hammond, is off tonight. That's why Chris is in charge of the calls tonight. We'll get to Arturo first. Arturo, if you're there, man, any thoughts you have to say about tonight's game, or what is your final overall thought about tonight's game, seeing the Lakers go down in pretty miserable fashion tonight at home to open up the season?
Man, no comment on the game. Well, reverse that. We didn't have the spark or the good head start of a season opener that we thought we would have had. We turned out good in the third quarter, but our bench and some of our starters also, they have no offense. And then they keep getting killed down low. Like, man, we need work in the paint. Like, we definitely need help in the paint area. Because that's the part that they're killing us at. And about Julius Randle, man, no. not Young Zebo. Not my dude, for reals. And I wanted to see that dude play his heart out the whole season. And I wanted to see him, like, improve and learn a lot from the game. But coming down from an injury, that just sucks. Like, my heart, like, dropped when I saw that. And I just completely knew that we had no chance.
Folks, a quick tweet here that we sent out earlier on, or a little bit before the show tonight, from a Lakers Nation beat writer, Serena Winter. She said, "Sad moment, watch Kobe Bryant cradle Julius Randle's heads. As Randle said to Kobe, expletive hurts, man. It hurts," close quote. Andre, any thoughts on this game, man? I'll tell you what, I mean, it's one that the Lakers got annihilated, but also then the second part of it is, this upcoming rookie goes down in flames, basically. And frankly, guys, I had just seen the replay on Sportsnet on my television before we came on the air, and I honestly did not see anything break or anything happen, I guess, until I read some more tweets saying that players had heard a pop from Julius's leg or somewhere down in that area. Andre, any thoughts about the game tonight, man, or what do you got?
Man, seeing Julius Randle down like that injured, man, the whole Staples Center, man, as you can see, the whole crowd just, it was like a complete silence, man. I'm glad to see Kobe trying to cheer him up. But overall, during the game, we lacking offense, man. I mean, we don't got no 3-point shooters. That's the positive about Nick Young is Kobe has to do all the load for the Lakers to score. But while Nick Young, man, they just don't got no offensive spark at all. And just until he comes back, gonna be kind of a struggle on offense.
It's going to be a struggle, folks. Another quick update here from Mike Trudell, who tweets, Randle is currently getting into an ambulance to be transported to the hospital. And obviously, folks, we will wish Julius nothing but the best going forward. It's tough to see players go down. And, of course, I said this to folks a while back during the offseason when Candace Parker told people that she wasn't going to be playing for Team USA over in Turkey for the FIBA women's tournament. And I said, though, is you may not like players, you may not like teams, but you don't want to see players go down with injuries. And, this is one deal, folks, where your heart has to go out to this kid. I mean, just reading more tweets here, folks, from Kevin Ding, who says Randle was in tears for a bit. But remember, folks, he is only 19 years old. Again, folks, we will send all of our thoughts and prayers to Julius Randle. Again, folks, the Lakers tonight creamed by the Rockets, 108-90. And then in Arturo, going to probably the only marquee play of the night was Kobe Dwight getting it on a little bit towards the end of the ballgame when it was already out of control. And basically, I think it was a play that was completely unacceptable for one deal, and two, I think this may have been Kobe's way of saying, that, or basically letting Dwight have it for him leaving Los Angeles. I don't know the whole story, folks. But again, if you didn't see the play, though, both players were charged with a technical foul. Brian charged with a personal foul, and Howard was charged with a flagrant one for an elbow to the chops of Brian, which included, folks, it spilled over onto the benches. Kobe and Dwight jawing at each other, including Kobe, with now the new hashtag, folks. Kobe basically told Dwight, "You're soft, dude." Pretty plain simple. Arturo, any sort of reaction or thoughts about seeing that? Or is this basically, or is this in a small fashion, Arturo and Andre, is this Kobe's way of basically letting Dwight have it for how he left the Lakers during the offseason, perhaps? What do you think it is?
Well, Howard, he's soft. Like, he's really soft. Like, that's not even a lie. It's fully true. Like, I agree with Kobe on that. Like, he's a crybaby, though. He cries about everything. I haven't seen him cry lots of times. Even last season, I seen him cry. And he lost to Portland. And he left LA for a lot of reasons. One reason is Jim Barris. That's the main reason. And number two, Mike D'Antoni was still coach, and Dwight Howard wasn't comfortable in his system And Mike D'Antoni doesn't even use Dwight Howard as much in the Lakers. So, like, yeah, Dwight Howard didn't want him. He wanted Phil Jackson, though. I agree on that. That's the only thing I agree from Howard. He wanted Phil. And he would have stayed if Phil was still around. And if he also would have stayed if Kobe was out of the Lakers, because Dwight Howard is still butthurt because Kobe dunked on them in the face.
Andre, what do you think, man? You know, I think it was bound to happen sooner or later when LA played Houston, where Kobe and Dwight would have some sort of snafu, some sort of little scuffle or altercation. Your thoughts and reaction about seeing Dwight and Kobe get it on for once?
Well, I think it's just the emotions of Kobe and Dwight. It just came out at that point, man. I mean, Dwight threw elbows at him, and they got a little into it. It looked like, as I could see, like they'll still get into it, like, you know. So I think Dwight left for LA. I think it bothered Kobe, because I think if Dwight really stayed in LA along with Kobe, I think they could be a pretty good team. But like he said, Dwight didn't like Mike D'Antoni's system, and I don't blame him. Mike D'Antoni's system didn't work for LA. That's why Mike D'Antoni left. And I think actually that if Phil Jackson goes to LA, I think last year we've been a championship contending team. But it wasn't meant for Dwight Howard to stay. He had to move on. So sometimes as Lakers fans, you gotta face facts. Dwight Howard had to move on. Billy mode. So that's all I gotta say.
I think all three of us on the air right now, fans that are watching us right now, would love this tweet here. I'm going to read from Corey Hansford of LakersNation.com. This is from James Worthy on Dwight Howard. Worthy basically said on Sportsnet just a few minutes ago, he pretends that he's a megastar in this league already, close quote. I think everyone can agree on that one as well. So there's vibes being thrown across everybody here. But again, Dwight Howard, unfortunately, folks, gets the last lap as the Rockets demolish the Lakers tonight at Staples Center to open the season tonight, with the final score being 109-80 in favor, 108-90, I should say, in favor of the Houston Rockets. We are still, folks, gathering as much information as we can right now on the Julius Randle situation. But again, folks, if you've not heard the news, but right now what we've got for you, fractured right tibia sustained by Julius Randle. We'll have more about this, folks, when we get the chance, when we have information given to us by any sources with the Lakers, such as Mike Trudell, Serena Winters, Ramona Shelburne. Whenever we do have that information, folks, we will pass it on to you folks ASAP. Not much else going on here in regards to Randle right now, but again, folks, Julius Randle could be gone for quite some time again, sustained a fractured right tibia during the last few minutes of the ballgame tonight. Julius only had 2 points tonight in his first NBA game of the season. Laker Nation, if you're out there viewing us and want to get involved, give us your thoughts on the game tonight. Call up, dial us up at 401-283-5987. Punch in that PIN number of 32001 and talk to Chris Woodmansey, and he will get you right on the air as soon as possible. Well, gentlemen, I know that it's a tough pill to swallow tonight again, where you see the Lakers go down. By the way, folks, real quick to get to the other stats tonight. The game played, of course, tonight from the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. The officials tonight were Zach Zarba, Courtney Kirkland, and Derek Richardson. Time of the game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. In front of a sold-out crowd at the big office, 18,997 on hand at the big office tonight to see the Lakers take on the Rockets for the first game of the year. Now, guys, I know that there's that some fans, I'm not saying everybody, but some people are already pulling their hair out, ripping off their T-shirt, and already going crazy about them losing one game. Deep breath, relax. It's only one game. Now, guys, let's kind of put this behind us and look ahead to tomorrow. It's already the first of 14 back-to-backs. The Lakers head over to Phoenix to take on the Suns. Game time set for 7 p.m. on Time Warner Cable Sportsnet and on ESPN LA 710. Arturo, the Suns, the Lakers saw a pretty good dose of them in the preseason where the Lakers had the game in hand and choked it away at the buzzer and lost in overtime. The Suns are going to be a tough team, especially to play them in Phoenix. Okay, guys, let's put this game behind us now. Arturo, thoughts and your thoughts, though, going forward as we look ahead to tomorrow's game against the Suns in the desert tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. What do you think?
Next game is ours. We got to step up our defense, and we got to show up. We need our offense to show up. Like, if we get the offense to show up and play a little bit of hardcore D without fouling and without getting injured and staying healthy as we possibly could, then we would have a pretty good chance to beat the Suns. Like, I'm still hoping from the team to get a W tomorrow, and I'm sure they'll be confident and learn from the mistakes that they made from tonight.
You know, I agree, because I think tonight, fellas, the one problem I saw with the Lakers was all the fouling they were committing. I know it's one deal, Andre and Arturo, that you would foul Dwight because we know about how poor and bad his free throws are. But at the same time, when you're fouling James Harden every other time you turn around, I mean, that's basically, you're giving away free points, basically, is all I'm going to say. So I think the fouling has to be one deal. I think the defense was pretty sloppy, too, tonight. There was a few turnovers tonight as well that got to be polished up. Andre, what about you, though? Going forward against the Suns tomorrow night, your thoughts, and what do you think the Lakers have to do to win this game tomorrow night against the Suns to avoid going into that early 0-2 hole early in the season?
Well, the only thing I can say is we got to shoot the three better, man. Man, the three corner, that's our problem. We can't shoot it. We need more offense. That's all I got to say. The defense there, but it's the offense. We don't got no offense right now. That's our main struggle. To beat these Suns, man, they can shoot on you. They can shoot the lights out. The Morris twins, man, they pretty good. They're not a joke. You have to stop them on defense. You have to stop going Dragic. I mean, I say the Lakers could pull this one out. It's tighten on defense, reduce the turnovers, and shoot the three better.
Pretty good recipe, guys. I totally agree. I mean, it's one deal again that the Lakers were in foul trouble all night. I mean, they kept giving the Rockets the bonus so midway or so late in each quarter with the fouls to give. And in case anyone is wondering at home real quick, the Rockets as a team shot 34 of 50 free throws tonight. The Lakers tonight went 31 of 39 tonight from the free throw line. Andre, you brought up good points, though, that this Phoenix team has a lot of weapons on their side of a story between Dragic and the Morris brothers, Eric Bledsoe, and, of course, Isaiah Thomas. I mean, this is no cakewalk. And, frankly, the Lakers shouldn't treat any game this year like a cakewalk, because right now, they're the cakewalk right now, basically, for the entire NBA. It's a true fact, folks. I'm not even dissing the Lakers at all, folks. But right now, you kind of look at the Lakers right now. You got Kobe, yeah, but then after that, it's Kobe and a bunch of guys. In my view, at least, it's Kobe and a bunch of guys. Or as someone said on Twitter earlier, it's Kobe and a bunch of D-League guys right now at this point in time. Now that Julius Randle's gone for 6 to 8 weeks because of the broken, fractured tibia. So at this point in time, I mean, the Lakers, I think, we said fouling was one deal. I think we can all agree on the fouling part. Defense, I think, was so-so tonight. But again, it's more so defense. And also, I think we all agree, too, covering the three-pointer. I mean, the Lakers got completely trashed tonight from behind the arc by Houston. Between Harden, between Ariza, of course, the ex-Laker comes back to bite his team in the backside. Patrick Beverly and those dreads he's got on. I mean, so many things went wrong for the Lakers, plus the injury bug doesn't help either. But again, I think we're basically wearing out that excuse tonight, or wearing out the excuse right now of the injury problems right now. Other stats tonight, folks, in case you're wondering, tonight from the field tonight, the Rockets shot 42.5%. The Lakers shot 35.4% from behind the arc, 41.4% for Houston. The Lakers only shot 30% from the three-point line. From the charity stripe tonight, 68% free throw shooting for the Rockets. The Lakers shot 79.5%. Other total stats tonight, total rebounds in the ball game, 47-36 Houston. Offensive rebounds, 14-11 Houston. Turnovers tonight, 13-11 Houston. Fast break points, 22-13 Houston. Points in the paint, 40-34 Lakers. Player stat leaders tonight for the Rockets, James Harden, 32 points. Jones had 13 rebounds, Harden 6 assists. 3 players had 2 steals, and Terrence Jones had 2 blocks for the Lake Show tonight. Kobe Bryant, 19 points, first game back from his Achilles and knee injury. Jordan Hill, 10 rebounds. Jeremy Lin, 6 assists. Ronnie Price, 2 steals. And Ed Davis, 2 monster fly swatter blocks tonight. To his credit, the Lakers will not see the Rockets again until November 19th at Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. With that, folks, the other games tonight in the NBA, only 3 on the opening tip-off schedule tonight in the NBA. Across the association tonight, Pelicans over the Magic 101-84, and the Spurs come back and edge the Mavericks on their championship ring night 101-100. And of course, as you saw it on TNT, the Rockets blast off past the Lakers 108-90. Folks, a full NBA buffet of home openers on the Wednesday night schedule for you folks. It goes as follows. Bucks at the Hornets at 4 o'clock. Sixers at Pacers, 4 o'clock. Nets and Celtics, 4:30. Wizards at the Heat at 4:30. On ESPN tomorrow night, we have Chicago at New York at 5 o'clock. Minnesota at Memphis at 5 o'clock. Detroit at Denver, 6 o'clock. Houston will be at Utah at 6 o'clock. And also tomorrow night, Lakers will be at the Suns. And also tomorrow night, the Warriors at the Kings at 7 o'clock. And on ESPN tomorrow night at 7:30, the Thunder will be at the Portland Blazers tomorrow night on Wednesday night. Okay, guys, so there's not too much else here. I'm right now, actually, folks, trying to see if I can get any more details right now from anybody with the Lakers about the injury. But what we do know, again, folks, as we did say at the top of the show here, but once more, folks, Julius Randle is currently in transportation right now to the hospital to get his leg looked at. Now, folks, what we can tell you here real quick is what we have gathered from sources, Rachel Nichols, Serena Winters, and Mike Trudell. Players recall hearing a popping sound during that point of possession where Randle did go down initially. Now, Arturo and Andre, we'll go to Arturo first. Now, it was probably tough to see the replay when they showed it about Julius going down. But again, when I saw him go down, though, and he was still sitting down, I thought 2 things. It was either he was adjusting his socks, retying his shoes, or was he possibly injured? And when he didn't see him get up and he saw Gary Vitti over there, then it's like, what's going to, it's like, oh, God, what's happening now? But then when they come back from the break, that everyone's around him, it's like, is this, another major injury? Arturo, if you caught the replay, now again, the replay was not all the best from TNT about that. But again, players recall hearing a popping sound. Initial thought again about seeing your boy Randle go down, and also is his loss another significant blow to the Lakers at this point in time, this early in the season after 1 game? All right, we'll come back to Arturo. Andre, if you're still there, man, what do you think? Okay, you saw the replay, man, about the injuries, or the injury, I should say, with Julius Randle. What do you think, man? I mean, that's, it's pretty devastating at this point in time. What do you think, though, about seeing that replay again and seeing that it may not have looked, it may have looked like a good fall, but again, you come back and see that it's way worse. What do you think?
Well, first of all, I thought it was just an ankle or something, because he was on the ground, like he was grabbing his ankle. But it turns out it's like his leg. And a tibia, that's a moderate to severe injury. It depends how he fractured it. I think he won't be out for the season, because I think somebody I knew had a tibia injury. I think he'll be out till at least maybe next year, early January. Yeah, well, they heard a pop, so it was a fracture. Only thing I can say is, man, this is gonna hurt him. It's gonna hurt him bad. Like offensively, because he got to the basket very efficient. Yeah, so, well, I wish Julius Randle a speedy recovery, man.
That's all you can hope for, Andre. Completely agree with you 100%, my dude. But again, folks, if you've not heard the news, but again, ladies and gentlemen, again, once more, Julius Randle, Lakers rookie forward, fractured right tibia, on his way to the hospital to get his leg checked and possibly for surgery. Again, folks, we will have more information on this after the show ends and all the way through tomorrow until game time tomorrow. We'll have more about this when we can get information about that. Okay, Arturo's back. Arturo, recalling the injury again. Yeah, recalling that injury, man. What do you got?
Well, I was talking to my parents, and then I have you guys on mute, and then I didn't get a chance to talk, so I let Andre go first, and then I'll go last. Sorry about that.
No, don't worry about it. Go for it.
About Julius Randle. When I saw him on the floor, like, I always thought something's wrong with him. And then I was thinking, like, hopefully nothing serious. I hope, like, he's just sitting down just to, like, warm up his leg or try to relax for a cool minute. But then when Gary Vitti came and all that, and when he tries to test out Julius Randle's leg or something, so lots of people saying, or Gary Vitti, he says that Julius Randle was yelling, "Ow! It hurts! Like, it hurts!" Like he's like in pain, like serious pain. And I saw that, and when I saw the moment he was carried off of a stretcher, I was like, my heart just dropped. My heart just dropped, just like the ride from Superman. When you go up, and then when you drop down and all that, that's how I feel about Julius Randle's injury. No, not my young Zebo. Not him. Why him? Hell no. We need him. He's our future. And I'm afraid he's going to be out for like months. But that injury, I don't even know. Like, I'm hoping to God, I'm praying to God that I hope it'll take like at least weeks to heal that leg up. And matter of fact, I'm eating ice cream right now, and I dedicate this ice cream to Julius Randle for a speedy recovery and make a strong comeback and show the league what he can do.
Anytime anyone brings up analogies of absolute indeed. And folks, anytime anyone brings up analogies using roller coasters, I'm all for it as well. And Arturo, I'll join you in a few minutes after the show here. I'll go grab some vanilla ice cream and do it as well for JR30. But again, folks, we'll have more about this story. Again, folks, it's a talking point, folks. Again, but again, prized Lakers possession, you can sort of say the Lakers number 7 pick. Julius Randle sustained fractured right tibia. More about this throughout the remainder of tonight and all the way to game time tomorrow. Gentlemen, not too much else to get to here again. Tough pill to swallow for the Lakers. I mean, it's one deal that you lose the game, but above all, when another player goes down with an injury, when your team is already depleted on the roster front, it's just more salt to the wounds, more kicks to the growing, a lot of other things, folks. But again, Lakers tonight defeated by the Rockets at home, 108-90. Arturo and Andre, before we wrap up for the evening here again, not too much of a turnout here again, probably because the Lakers lost. But again, in the future, folks, you guys can call into our show here again. We'll have more about that, of course. And again, we may be having a rough night because we're all kind of it's sort of like right now, I'd say that we're sort of at a friend's funeral. Seeing that Julius Randle has gone in with an injury, this is sort of like we're at a friend's funeral right now. So we'll take tonight with a grain of salt to move on to tomorrow. But again, Arturo, as we get back to you, buddy, your last thoughts about tonight's game, and also what are your keys to the game tomorrow for the Lakers to beat the Suns in Phoenix tomorrow night at 7 o'clock? What do you got for us?
Good perimeter defense and hustle. You got to hustle. Phoenix is fast, and they're really fast from like the outside of the arc or around the perimeter. They're really fast, and they could always use a high pick and roll game and just make open easy shots and easy layups with Dragic and some other dudes. They just gotta play we just gotta play good defense, and we really need to hustle. We get like speed. We need to have fast, like that. And also, we need energy because it's a back-to-back. I know lots of players right now are tired. We need to keep up the energy tomorrow and play really good defense and our offense needs to be improving. Seriously, this offense that I just witnessed today, it was awful. And I hope Byron Scott would set the tempo and what's it called? They could talk to the Laker players about improving their offense. They need to practice on shooting more. They need to practice on guarding more. Oh, and also the main thing is stay healthy and no more foul troubles. I've seen lots of foul troubles in preseason, and that's bad. And the key to the win is good, solid defense without fouling. We cannot give up easy charity strikes.
Completely agree, 100%. Andres, we go to you, buddy. Your last thoughts on tonight's game, the Randall injury, and also what must the Lakers do to beat the Phoenix Suns in the Purple Palace, a.k.a. U.S. Airways Center, tomorrow night in the desert?
Well, they must go on shoot around. They need to practice shooting the ball more, man, because Phoenix, you got to shoot the ball on them. They just like Golden State. They can shoot the lights out on you very quick. And if you don't get no good defensive transition, it's pretty much over. But I think the Lakers, by this point right now, I really don't know who's going to win or lose, but I think the Lakers will have a pretty decent game tomorrow. I know they kind of tired from the night. They look frustrated after the Julius Randle injury. The whole state was dead after the Julius Randle injury. Well, I don't think I can say right now is be patient. I hope Julius Randle could come back and be his old self again, and just hope the Lakers have a good season this season, man.
Word of advice from me to all the Laker fans: one game a season does not make. Till then, folks, tonight on October 29th, October 28th, I should say, one of those two dates. I'm all screwed up here. October 28th, 2014, the first game of the 82-game NBA schedule goes to the visiting Houston Rockets by the final score of the night of 109. 108 to 90 from the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Time of the game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Total attendance tonight at the big office, a sellout crowd of 18,997. Well, folks, until tomorrow night, this has been the Lakers 365 Network. We are Lakers, we are LA, and we are the NBA. Till then, folks, for Chris and Mancy, Andre, and Arturo, and for the entire LA Sparks 365 on-air staff, Cal McClurg signing off. Have a safe night. Drive home safely. Thank you all for coming, and good night. We'll see you folks back here tomorrow night after the Lakers take on the Suns in Phoenix, AZ. But again, folks, once more, the final score of the night, Rockets 108, Lakers 90. See you folks back here tomorrow night. Bye-bye.